They're off. They race with a mile and a half here for this Rayan Stakes. So leave the starting stalls. Kamari is the first to show in front. Has the advantage, so rather free-going Old Harrovian in the red colours, fighting to go faster than his rider allows. Bolshoi Bally in dark blue is next. The blue and white halfway down the field is Isra, who won the Best Turned Out award. Then Haskoy, green, pink and white colours, about 2 lengths behind her to Garci in the yellow, and the all royal blue of Ibia is at the rear of the field as they make their way down. Then after around about 3 furlongs, and it continues to be Kamari. James Doyle with a white cap has the advantage. Oisin Murphy in red on Old Harrovian towards the rails. One off the rails, dark blue for Ryan Moore on Bolshoi Ballet. Frankie Dettori is next. Haskoy, a pink cap towards the running rail, and then the blue and white on the cap is Isra, the Best Turned Out winner with Jim Crowley. A yellow jacket, Garcia and Tom Marquand, and then Ibia and William Buick, the back marker of the 7, as they move past the halfway stage, move down the side of the course. Between them, they've won £4.2 million. 3/4 of that has been won by the one in the blue on the right at the rear, Ibia. Heading towards the home turn, his stablemate Kamari continues to have the advantage. He's almost 2 lengths ahead. Old Harrovian running in second place as they come to the turn into the straight. A length and a half behind a Bolshoi Bally in third. Isra and Haskoy are together in 4th and 5th places, and these are followed by Ibia, races the near side of Garcia as they head past the 4 furlong pole. And still out in front is Kamari, continues to bowl along with well over a length advantage. The white face of Old Harrovian running in second. Bolshoi Bally is encouraged along in 3rd place. Haskoy getting closer. The pink cap. On the left is Isra. Behind him is Ibir, is having to work quite hard at the moment. Garcia is behind those. They are approaching the final 2 furlongs now. Kamari in front of Bolshoi Bally and Old Harrovian. Ibir is next, trying to come on the outside. He's preceded by Isra. A big run from him as Bolshoi Ballet and Ryan Moore lead at the furlong pole. 2 in second position is Isra. Ibir is next. Haskoy flashing home on the far side with Frankie. Running up towards the line. 3 in line. Haskoy against the running rail. Isra on the outside. Haskoy to Isra. Between them, Bolshoi Ballet. Ibir was only 4th.
Barry Manager of Mont Farms joins me with Haskoy winning that very nicely, I thought. What was your immediate reaction?
Yeah, no, very impressed. You know, it's been a long layoff since Doncaster last year, so we were looking forward to getting her back on track, and Ray felt that she was ready to make a start, but there was plenty of improvement in her. And you know, I think 2 down she looked like she was a little rusty, and in fairness to Frankie, he earned his fee there. He kept pushing and nudging away, and she got there in the end. And you know, she is a very, very good filly. There is no doubt about it.
Starting her off over this distance, what's the sort of feeling just coming into the season as to where she might end up?
You know, we weren't really too concerned about starting her at this distance. You know, she won well in New York last year for a filly only having her 2nd start at 1.5 miles, so we knew that she had enough of speed to win at 1.5 miles. And obviously she had enough of speed to be 2nd past the post in the Ledger, so she's very adaptable. I think anywhere from 12 to 14 is good, and she's an exciting filly going forward.
Okay, how about an extra mile?
Oh, we're not, you know, that's an unknown. You know, we'll have to talk to Frankie and the trainer and see. I'm not so sure that she's a Gold Cup filly, but maybe the trainer and the jockey will have a different idea.
Okay, and just on the fact that's her 4th start, I mean, she's impressive enough, beating that field on her full start.
Everything this filly's ever done has been remarkable. You know, she'd a lot of problems at 2. She didn't go into training until a few weeks before her debut at 3. She obviously won on the all-weather first time out, went a couple of days later to York for a listed race and won well, and then a couple of weeks after went to Doncaster for the St. Ledger. So she's been a remarkable filly the whole way along, and we'd like to think there's a bit more improvement to come.
Just trying to think, if you don't go Gold Cup, Yorkshire Oaks, that sort of thing on her agenda?
Yeah, definitely. I think all them, you know, 12, 14 furlong fillies races throughout the year, and look, she beat the Colts today, so you know, we've plenty of options.
Thanks, Barry.
Thank you.
Cheers. Ralph Beckett has a team in fine form, and Haskoy's won the Rayan. Well done. Take me through your feelings watching the race.
I was pretty happy through the first quarter, and really when they went across the back there, across the top, I was pretty happy. And then, you know, 2 down, it didn't look like she was going to get involved. Made a lot of ground in the last 100 yards, didn't she? So it was good effort, because she's had a tough spring. She hasn't really thrived all spring. It's only really the last week I've been happy with her. And then she got very upset when I tried to put a tongue strap on her when we were saddling. Well, she's worn plenty at home, but she wasn't having it today. So I was concerned that we were in a hole, but we took it off, and as luckily we're allowed to do. And she was then very relaxed to post. And I thought, and just a little fresh, still a little green in behind horses, Tom, I thought. But, you know, she's a pretty special filly to have done that.
To that field on just her fourth start, do you think the way she went through the race and then finished off is a sign that she wants further, or just all those other things that you mentioned, she's only just come to hand, etc.? I
think, you know, when she stayed in the as well as she did in the Ledger on only her third start, and with her pedigree as it is, I have no real concerns about pretty much anything. Where we go will depend on how we feel about her at the time. But I just, you know, I think she's probably just very versatile.
Ascot Gold Cup?
Yeah, it's a possibility, you know. It is a possibility. We'll see how we feel nearer the time.
More of a possibility after that, I guess, given what she's done. But did you come into did you see her as a cup filly coming into this?
Yeah, I think we did. You know, and, you know, the Ascot and the Gold Cup entry wasn't a sort of, you know, suck it and see. That's what we felt about her beforehand. We'll just see how we feel about her in the next month or so.
Cheers, Ralph. Well done.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Subscribe to Racing TV's YouTube channel now to watch more great races like this.